She has come. She has come. Mothers eternally welcome. She has come. She has come. Gave me a Cheroat. Victorious she'll ever be. Her flame will burn forever. Triple goddess of the sun, you shine on everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torchbearer of eternal light, daughter of the morning, you are Mary of the gale, Sri Bridget of the flame. You hold the sunrise in one hand, the spark of inspiration. The welcome fires are fueled now to herald your arrival. She has come, mothers eternally welcome. She has come, can't be the fault she wrote. Victorious she'll ever be, the flame will burn forever. Triple goddess of the sun, you shine on everyone. Woo! From every corner of the land we come to bid you welcome. The 4 green fields of Ireland are all here to touch your feet. From this day forward you will dwell deep in the hearts of Erin. The welcome fires are fueled now to herald your arrival. She has come, mothers eternally welcome. She has come, claim beautiful she'll victorious she'll ever be, the flame will burn forever. Triple goddess of the sun, you shine on everyone. Woo! Protectress of the innocent and refuge for your children. You're a lady of the sea, conception of the waves. You are the sacred breath of life. You are Shri Durga Mata. The welcome fires are fueled now to herald your arrival. She has come, mothers eternally welcome. She has come, came to the fold, she'll victorious she'll ever be, the flame will burn forever. Triple goddess of the sun, you shine on everyone. She has come, mothers eternally welcome. She has come, came to the fold, she'll victorious she'll ever be, the flame will burn forever. Triple goddess of the sun, you shine on everyone. Triple goddess of the sun, you shine on everyone. Triple goddess of the sun, you shine on everyone.
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Welcome to this evening session. Let us all humbly put our hands together, bow down, seeking permission for this evening's collective foot soak. And thank you everyone for joining vibrationally, for your vibrational presence. And we thank Shri Mataji for this opportunity. Let's raise our Kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan. As we are raising our Kundalini, we have that request in our hearts for Mother Kundalini to awaken within us, to cleanse our subtle system during our meditation, to help us raise higher in our attention and deeper in our meditation. We bandhan ourselves 7 times. Putting our attention on each energy center as we are doing the bandhan. Feeling the vibrations flowing from our hands. Keeping the attention on the top of our head. Just watching our hands, watching where our attention is going. Seeing what vibrations we're feeling on our hands. Now, with these vibrations that are flowing through, we leave our left hand on our lap, bandhan the water with our right hand. Say the mantra for Shri Samudra Devata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Let's put our feet in the water. Keeping our attention in our hearts and on the Sahasrara. Mother, please make me optimistic in my own love, love of my spirit and of the divine, to improve myself, to fight the negativity within myself, to let the beauty of my spirit and the reflection of the divine establish and shine within myself. Mother, I surrender to you. So we'll be continuing to listening to the talk that Shri Mataji was giving on Shri Buddha and Shri Mahavira from last week. So let's just work on our left and right sides. So we can use any of the balancing techniques that we want. Working on our left side, we listen to the 21 names of Shri Mahavira.
श्री महावीर के 21 नाम। ओम श्री वर्धमानाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री महावीराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री ज्ञातनंदनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री निर्ग्रंथाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री श्रमणाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री जयाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री तरवते नमो नमः। ओम श्री बहुरूपिणे नमो नमः। ओम श्री चामुंडाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री अपराजिताय नमो नमः। ओम श्री पद्मावते नमो नमः। ओम श्री अमराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सिद्धाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री भैरवाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री विमलेश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री मणिभद्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री ब्रह्मशान्तये नमो नमः। ओम श्री क्षेत्रपालाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री धर्मेन्द्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री अनंगाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सर्वसहाय नमो नमः। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Let's try watching the red spot on Shri Mataji's forehead, the bindi, without blinking, for as long as you comfortably can. Let's bring our left hand back on our lap. Again, using any of the balancing techniques, any or all for the right side. We'll listen to the 21 names of Shri Buddha.
श्री बुद्ध के 21 नाम। ओम श्री बुद्धाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सिद्धार्थाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री गौतमाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री महत् अहंकाराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री निरहंकाराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री अमिताभाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री महावैरोचनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री विश्वभद्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री अवलोकितेश्वराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री क्षितिगर्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री आकाशगर्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मञ्जुश्रिये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री रागराजाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नागरक्षाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री लोकपालाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नरेन्द्राय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री वैश्रवणाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अचलाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री वज्रसत्त्वाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री भैषज्याय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मात्रेयाय नमो नमः। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
And let's just watch Shri Mataji's bindi without blinking for as long as you comfortably can. Right hand in our lap, left hand towards the ether. Let's bring both our hands onto our lap, attention on the center agya. Father, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Father, please forgive me. Let's raise our attention a couple of inches high above the Sahasrara. Just staying in meditation, enjoying the silence for a couple of minutes. Mother, let me be dissolved in your ocean, or in the ocean of divinity, the collective consciousness. Let's wash our feet and get our feet out of the water. Keeping our attention on the Sahasrara, we'll continue listening to Shri Mataji's talk.
You are immersed in the water of collectivity. If you enjoy this collectivity and can swim in that, then there is no problem. Buddha, as you know, is working on our right side, on our Agya. It's very surprising the deity like him to work on the right side. First he said, for the right side you should be detached, desireless. I mean, nobody would work if they have no desire and if they have no way of earning something out of it. I mean, in the normal sense. But desirelessly you have to work. Then only the right side can be conquered. Very symbolic. Normally the right-sided people are extremely thin, but Buddha is very fat. Normally the right-sided people are extremely serious, very serious. Even if you tickle them, they won't laugh. But Buddha is laughing all the time with his both hands and enjoying themselves. See the contrast. So, when you are working without any desire, only then this state can be achieved, that you'll be all the time laughing. But those who feel that we are doing this work with certain desire. I mean, some are very low-level people, want to make money, some this, that nonsense, that goes on. But it becomes even subtler and subtler and subtler. As you become subtler, the desires start becoming subtler and subtler and subtler. And if you are not careful, it just comes up. So he is the one who is on the right side placed going to the left side. He's the one who has said that you have to be desireless on the right side. What a contrast. Especially in the West, I have seen people do little bit of what have they done? I lifted that spoon. With the spoon they sit down. And they are surprised to see me that I am not tired. But I don't do anything. I have no desires. Actually, I never do anything. I am just nishkriya, I am just doing nothing. So when you become that instrument, surrendered instrument, when you know you are not doing anything whatsoever, then on the right side, you achieve mastery. How you achieve mastery? You don't do anything, all right? You go to any shop and you get a jackpot without doing anything. You do not desire anything. And suddenly you find, which you have never even thought of is before you, there sits there, available for you. Just have it. So, with a desire to achieve something when you work out, it also has a reaction. Every action has a reaction. But action without desire cannot have reaction because there is no desire already. Supposing. I get lost somewhere on the way. So I never feel upset about it because maybe I have to be there. Supposing I want to I have to buy some, say like a castle, take it like that. So people I have to buy, you see, that's different than desiring. I mean, it also came in my neck suddenly. I just said that I have to live in Italy, so must buy a house. They showed me a castle. And this turned out to be no good, all right, doesn't matter. Then the second one, everybody got attached. You must buy this at any cost. This. I somehow didn't like the place very much, but I said, all right, let their desire be fulfilled. It so happened that they were all uprooted and they had to buy another one which they didn't want to buy. And I was very happy about it because I didn't desire anything. And it turned out to be the best. The reason is, whatever is best happens to me. So whatever happens to me, I know is the best. Is all for my good. Is for the good of Sahaja Yoga. Now anybody criticizes Sahaja Yoga is very, very good, excellent. Like in India, first of all, there was a magazine where Rajneesh used someone to speak against me. But that lady had stolen some of my photographs and had given the photographs as well. And everybody in my family was so angry, my brothers, my husband, they wanted to sue the paper. I said, I don't like this idea of suing the paper or anything. So when we had the first program in Delhi, it was so overcrowded that I could not even take my car inside. So the outside also was filled. And they had to put loudspeakers outside the hall. And I asked the people, how is it they are here? They said, we saw your photographs in the Illustrated Weekly and we are so much impressed. They never read anything. Not a word. And they were all there. One of them is Harsh, and so many of them have come from there. Just seeing the photograph. So if she had stolen the photograph, it was for our good. And normally we would have paid a lot of money to publish something. Without paying any money, it was there. And then these people, you see, my family people, they saw that this magazine was closed for 6 months and they had to go into a terrible loss. I didn't desire that either. When you are desireless, you are happy because you are never disappointed. You are never nervous. So, to be desireless doesn't mean that you become something absurd or ascetic or anything like that. But not to expect something. If I do like this, then this will happen. If I do like this, that will. Not to worry. Do what you want to do. One thing you should know, that nothing bad can happen to you. And if something bad is happening, that's something wrong. I'll tell you another thing. This time, first time I fell down a little bit, not much. So they said you can't go out of the house at all, you cannot move out because it's raining and you will develop arthritis. I can never develop anything like that, but doesn't matter. So I was made to stay in the house and I wrote this book in that. It was nice, I fell down. Otherwise, they would have said, come here, come, all my family was there for a holiday. Thank God. I got these 4 or 5 days, I wrote this book. So make the best of all disappointments. If there is a disappointment, just smile at it. I know it is for your good to discover something new, to find out something better. But the conditioning is so strong. That's why I say be in the collective. Now, for example, we have Indians, we have got French, we have this, that, and all that. All their conditions are around them. Still. For Indians must have Indian food, wherever they go. It's a very difficult situation. That way, you people are better. You eat every sort of, even you eat wretched Indian food. I don't like very much Indian food myself. It's not very nourishing. It's more tasty, but not nourishing. But you don't mind eating any food whatsoever. That's a good thing about it. But your desires are another, little different, which you know very well, I need not tell you. Like I told ladies not to carry too many cosmetics and heavy things with them. But whenever they come, the men break their hands picking up their big, big suitcases. Now, I'm not saying that you should walk about in a manner that is not so decent, but for that, keep to minimum. Or else there is a competition with the leader always. Somebody will be there. But in the West, what I find, not so much for food, but for house, even in India. If you marry an Indian wife, she'll try, or a Greek wife also, will try to keep the husband to herself. It's a common thing, I've seen it. They are something like Indians. And they spoil the ascent of the husband and theirs also. It's a fact. And very dominating. Indian women won't be dominating, but they will try to control the husband, to have another house of their own. But they don't know, Indians don't know collectivity. They are very individualistic. Now, with Sahaja Yoga, of course, they are learning gradually how to be one with others. Moreover, culturally, some people are different. So they stick on to their own culture. Of course, whatever is good in any culture should be taken, because whatever is universal culture is in Sahaja Yoga. But so many things there are where we just falter because of our conditionings. And that's why at the same time we had another great incarnation of Mahavira, who's pointed out what are the punishments for people who indulge into their conditionings. Many horrible things he has talked about. What will happen to people if they have their conditioning? Where will they end up? What will be their situation? What kind of hell they will get? This is being described, horrible things. Of course, I'm not going to tell about that today. But common thing about him and all his contemporary, like Buddha, Kabira and all these people, there was one thing common which came that they, not Kabira so much as Buddha, that is better not even to talk about God, but to talk about abstract, about formless. Because the worst condition in those days was that once they started worshipping any deity or anything, they became complete slaves of that. Like Muhammad Sahib also said, he talked of Nirakar. But these two went even beyond that and they talked, there's no God. Better not talk of God just now. Better get your self-realization. I did the same in the beginning. I said, get your self-realization. Because anybody can start, I am God. So they never talked about God. Not at all. And they all the time said that there is no God, but it is yourself. They tabooed actually. They are called as Nirishwaras. Nirishwarvad. Did not believe. Both of them did not believe in God, but in self-realization. They knew that I had to come and tell you about it. So Buddha has talked about the future Buddha, which is Matraya. Ma is mother, who is in three forms. Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. Any Buddhist, if you ask him to ask the question of Matraya, he gets his realization just then. So he talked of Matraya because he knew that when Matraya will come, she will have to tell people about Ishvara. According to them, the people had not yet reached that stage that you could tell them about Ishvara. So they said there is no God. Just to accentuate self-realization. Atma-gyan, knowledge about yourself. Self-realization. And early Buddhists, I am told, of course they were Bhikshukas, they were ascetics, but they had the experience of the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. Just like the Gnostics, I think. But there were very few. There are not as many as you are, but quality-wise they are very high. Because all of them had come through that terrible penances. So quality-wise they were very high. And because the difference between them and others, the quality-wise, was so much that they could not impress the others, and so just it died out, I should say. But still we had Zen, where Viditama is another disciple of Christ, went down, of Buddha went down, and Tao. These two are the ones which are expressing Buddha's ideals about Sahaja Yoga. Tao is nothing but Sahaja Yoga. Tao means how it works out. And Zen system, Zen means dhyana. So they also believed in raising the Kundalini. They did not hit at that time anybody's spinal cord, but later on they started hitting people's spinal cord with some stick to put them into that. So Tao and Zen both are offshoots of the same Buddhism, in the real sense of the word I should say, of their ascent, without talking about Ishvara, about God. But aims were the same, to become Buddha, but they also died out. I met the head of the Zen who came to me for curing. I asked him, I said, how is it you are the leader, you are not even a Kashyapa? Kashyapa is the one who is a realized soul. So he told me, confessed to me, they had only 26 Kashyapas throughout. And only after the 6th century they started, and very few were there, and it has died out. That means how lucky you are that you are all realized souls. So for our banyan tree is the collectivity. We have to make ourselves subtler beings, to be one with the collective. And that is very enjoyable, very beautiful. Those who cannot do it, cannot progress in Sahaja Yoga, they are problematic and they create problems and they trouble everyone. Their attention is bad and no one knows how they stand. So Buddha's message is, of course, is not to develop ego. But how do you do that? First of all, whatever you are doing, you have to say, I am not doing it. It's Mother who is doing it, or God who is doing it. I am not doing anything. But if you feel that you are doing something for Sahaja Yoga, it's better you stop doing it. But you should say, it came my way, I didn't do anything, I was just there, that's all. Then you have achieved a great deal. And the second thing is of desire. Even desire of anything, of smallest thing or the biggest thing, or even loving your children, loving your wife, this, mine, all those things. All these desires, if they are not fulfilled, you feel frustrated, then you must know that there is something wrong with it. But if you understand the sense of collectivity, then you can ascend very fast. I would say Indians are extremely religious, disciplined people in a way. But they are lacking in collectivity. If they could come up to collectivity, they can shoot off. The only nation which I have found very good is Russia. Because of communism, they are collective. and desireless. Because all their desires were fulfilled by communistic ideas. They didn't have any choices left. And also they were collective. In a way, communism has suited the public, not the government. While the other way around, democracy has suited the government to make money, but the public has suffered. So we are people who have not been able to know about collectivity. So I would say the collectivity develops faster in the West, no doubt, much faster. But desirelessness is less.
Let's continue listening to the rest of the talk on Wednesday. We'll sit in meditation, reflecting on the words of Shri Mataji and imbibing those qualities within us, introspecting, correcting and imbibing those qualities. I am neither this body nor this mind, neither this ego nor the superego, neither these emotions nor the actions. Mother, I am the Spirit, and I surrender to you. we're sitting in meditation with a couple of bandhan requests, please, in the chat. One for Sierra Rose Michelle, who is having nightmares. Let's also continue our attention bandhans for the Ukraine-Russian war and the Gaza-Israel one. Another request for bandhan for Sabarish Sundaravadel, Sundaravadil, for disturbed sleep and worry for his father's death. Let's put our hands together, humbly thank Mother for the opportunity for this evening's futsal. Let's raise our Kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Have a great evening. Thank you very much for your vibrational presence, and we'll see you again on Wednesday. Jai Shri Mataji.